What would you think if I told you that the path to your health is paved as a child? What if I were to tell you that children now face problems that were only thought to be adult diseases? That according to the CDC's website, the percentage of childhood and adolescent obesity has more than tripled since the 70s. Childhood obesity tends to not be paid much mind unless the child is grossly obese, put off as something that can be helped or worked on later, but it more than not has an impact that lasts throughout one's entire life. Although seemingly uncommon, with one only noticing one child or adolescent who is obese every once in a while, data from October 2017 on the National Center for Health Statistics website shows that nearly 1 in every 5 6 to 19-year-olds is obese. The National Health and Nutrition Examinations website survey from October 2017 also shows that the national obesity rate among youth 2 to 19 years of age is 18.5%, with 14.5% of 2 to 5-year-olds being obese and 31.2% of 10 to 17-year-olds being obese. Childhood obesity also has a variety of causes, some of them more susceptible to change than others. The complications of childhood obesity are also long and can extend throughout one's entire life. Although some factors play larger roles than others in each individual's life, there are a variety of factors which contribute to childhood obesity. Some factors which influence childhood obesity include genetics, a person's metabolism, one's community, and eating and physical activity. Two of these factors are much harder to change than the others, these being genetic and metabolic factors. These are noticeably harder to change due to the fact that they work within the body and are things that a child is generally born with. Genetic factors may include things such as mutations in genes which control appetite control and hunger, and abundance or deficiency in appetite influencing or controlling hormones, and thyroid issues. These may be hereditary, passed down through the individual's family, or be a spontaneous case in the child's blood. However, many of these factors which cause childhood obesity can be changed. The people and places that a child is surrounded by can have a massive role in helping the child drop down to a healthy weight or maintain at a healthy weight. As the physical activity and dietary behaviors of young people are heavily influenced by things such as families, communities, social media, the entertainment industry, in and out of school programs, and food and beverage companies. The CDC website also says that changes in the environment where a young person spends their time, such as their home, school, and community settings, can ease the process of achieving and maintaining a healthy weight. Schools can help by adopting practices which help their students eat more fruits and vegetables, consume less beverages that have added sugars, consume less foods that have lots of solid fats, and get at least 60 minutes of physical activity in every day. Many consequences are also likely to occur if childhood obesity is not treated quickly. The complications which may arise due to childhood obesity are not solely physical, but also social and emotional. A variety of health complications may come as a result of childhood obesity, with some of them being issues that in the past would only be seen in adults, such as type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. Mayo Clinic's website lists some diseases which may occur during the child's youth, including type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, asthma, and sleeping disorders, along with some that may arise due to the buildup of fat over time, such as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which tends to present no symptoms but can lead to scarring and damage of the liver. Along with the physical consequences come the social and emotional ones. According to Mayo Clinic's website, these include low self-esteem, bullying, behavior and learning problems, and depression. As children tend to bully or tease their overweight peers, children who are obese often suffer from a loss of self-esteem and have an increased risk of depression. They also tend to have more anxiety and less social skills than normal or healthy weight children do, possibly leading to obese or overweight children acting out, disrupting their classrooms, or withdrawing socially. Both the causes and consequences of childhood obesity are vast, but they can both be prevented or helped, especially if treated early on. Childhood obesity is not a subject to be put off and is way more prevalent than one might think. Although some may not be able to change the genetic and metabolic factors that cause the obesity, many of the other factors can be changed. The effects of childhood obesity are also wide and span not only the physical consequences, but also social and emotional ones. Although seemingly less important in the lives of adults who did not suffer from childhood obesity, it is still a present and very important aspect for many parents, the adults who are suffering from the consequences of their own childhood obesity, and the children who are currently living through their childhood obesity and all the consequences that it brings. As said by Ann Wignor, the food you eat can be either the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. Thank you for listening to my speech.